If you like our videos, consider checking out our Patreon.
Hey everybody, Gunner Bird here. It's Tuesday again, so that means...
No storage place.
Talk. That's jive talk from now on.
Nudity on slick paper.
And it means we're not spinning the wheel, and it's not for reasons. Well, it's for reasons, we're going to tell you the reasons this time.
Right.
One, we found the sequel to the Lenny the Lion fucking anti-drug puppet show.
Shit.
And where we found it was in Metal Retro Review's second fucking YouTube page where he has like VHS captures and stuff.
Give him
So
love.
that's down. Both of his channels are down in the description below. On his main channel, he does some pretty great reviews and all that kind of fucking shit. But whatever, we're not here to promote him on our own show. We're here.
not?
I mean, we can.
Because
I watch him a lot. I watch like all of his videos when he puts them out. He's actually pretty fucking good. But
So, give him love.
yeah, but whatever. We're here to talk about Lenny the goddamn Lion. It starts with that fucking Lenny the Lion card, right? And then we get the Miami Spice fucking intro montage thing, and it is fucking wonderful.
As far as sequels goes, how does this compare? Is this like, like Aliens? I think
Well, it's not
better than Aliens.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I love both of them equally.
I mean, yeah, but
I don't know. I love Alien. I love.
Alien was great.
Aliens is awesome as
I mean,
well, but I don't know. I have
Sure,
I have
there's people out there
affinity for
disagree with me
Alien.
on that, but
It's more of like, it's no Aliens, it's no Godfather 2, it's no one of those sequels that surpassed or is exactly as good as the predecessor. I mean, this one ramps it up a little bit, because it starts with fucking puppet Edward James Olmos, I would assume, because, he was...
Chip Riff-Off-Face.
He was the fucking... Was he the captain? Well, it doesn't fucking matter. I don't know. It doesn't matter because he calls in Rocket and Bubs.
Send in those two new drug officers, Sprocket and Bubs.
Officers Sprocket and Bubs reporting for duty, Captain.
Which is Lenny the Lion and the dog.
But
I don't remember
Who
what his
does
real
that
name was,
a
but
lot?
yeah, he just the dog.
when he has sex, he likes it.
Oh yeah, and it's summertime, so I have a nice little blueberry beer.
Yeah, you do.
Refreshing. 15%.
alcohol, which I didn't know at first, but I just had it. I'm like, it's blueberry, blue, 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 blue. But like after one of those, I was like, whoa, I should not be feeling this after one beer. 15%. Thank you.
So Puppet Chip Drift Off Face tells Rocket and Bubs that they have to go undercover to bust Sneaky the Snake. Y'all remember Sneaky the Snake from last time, don't
Right.
you?
We want to catch him as bad as you do, Captain. Mr. Crack and that rotten sneaky snake had me hooked on drugs not long ago. If it wasn't for you and Sprocket, I might have ended up dead like our friend Cool Cat.
I want you to pretend that you are still hooked on drugs and try to get some evidence to use against Sneaky. You guys go on to Miami and get started. I'll come tomorrow to help out.
There's no
He's
Sneaky
sneaky.
There's no
He's a
Sneaky the
snake.
Snake song in this one, though. Yeah, the songs in this one were nowhere close to as good as the songs in the first one.
They were kind of subpar.
Good.
Right.
Our definition of good.
Right, you gotta take what we're saying with a grain of
Yeah, because, you know what we love, anal sex. So, blah, blah, fucking blah, the dog tells Lenny the Lion about when he was on drugs and all that kind of shit.
I remember how the drugs made me act before. I didn't care about my friends. I didn't care about my family. I didn't even care about myself. The only thing that was important to me was how to get more money to buy more drugs. I did some really terrible things to get more drugs. Finally, when my very best friend in the whole world died because of drugs, I saw what a mess I'd made of my life. With your help and the help of the drug treatment clinic, I was able to shake that bad habit.
Hey, I was pouring out my dog.
I was sucking dick for cracker.
Yeah, it was rough.
So, and then fucking Lenny starts singing a song, and I'm like, yes? Yes?
Jesus. This is what makes you climb.
But it's it's about kids and drugs and all that stuff, and it's fucking great.
You can try to run, you can try to hide, but you better be on the drug side. All you pushers, best beware. Selling drugs just isn't fair. Kids and drugs, well, they don't mix. So don't try any of your sneaky tricks. Yeah, we'll get you in morning light. Come for you at night. There's just no way we'll lose this fight. Kids, listen up and listen close. We all think that you're the most. Please stay in school and don't do drugs. Please stay away from hoods and thugs.
Yeah, kids and drugs. What isn't great about that?
Well, you know, he's like, don't do drugs, stay in school. Don't be a big fucking fool.
I don't think he said that, but that'd have been awesome.
But anyway, dude.
That one probably got the message through.
Sneaky the Snake comes in. Right? And he fucking starts talking to Bubs, and Bubs is acting like Bubs, like fucking Bubs
you
from The Wire.
Sneaky Snake is what I call it when I'm in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying?
Sneaky, I've been looking all over for you. I need a fix, man. I'm hooked again. I've got it bad. I'll do anything you want if you'll just get me some crack.
Well, you sure look bad. Your hands are shaking and you're sweating a lot. I guess you're really hooked again. Okay, Fred. Okay. I'll get you what you need.
And you,
I'm talking about with my woman.
but Sneaky so you're taking it.
No, I just know. He comes out. He ventures over, you know what I'm saying?
And then what's normally the result of that? Get off me!
Yes. Yes, and that's how she would probably react to a real snake. So it's real fun. You know? I make her wear one of those safari hats.
Yeah,
Not really, no, that'd be fun, though.
So whatever, I forgot what I was goddamn talking about. Because I'm
just go.
This is not what I needed to picture in my fucking head was
What, my sneaky snake?
Jamie in nothing but a goddamn pith helmet. And fucking you sitting there like, yeah.
I'd be in the covers, you know?
Can we talk about any fucking thing else?
No, you brought up Sneaky Snake, and that's just what
Because Sneaky Snake's in this fucking video! And then Sneaky Snake goes to get his secret stash.
Wait right here while I get my secret stash.
And Bird's like, why is he talking like that? But I'm like, because he's Sneaky fucking Snake.
Well, yeah, but I love that he comes back, right, and it's fucking in his mouth, because Sneaky Snake don't have no sneaky
And what's
arms.
great, I guess they have a fucking drug deal because Sneaky Snake puts it down his fucking pants pocket with his mouth. He's like,
Right, let me just get this for you. I was like, oh, God.
You just tried to make a sale to an undercover drug officer. You're going to jail for a long time. Read him his rights, Ruff, before we take him down to headquarters.
I mean, like, what's better, him having it in his mouth, or from the first one when the police officer had him stapled to his fucking hands? He's like, oh my god, I got drugs stapled to my hands!
Like you go,
Ah!
okay, so you go to your dealer, what's better? You want him to put it in his mouth and service you as he's servicing you? Or is that like a double whammy? Like,
Yeah.
oh, thank you.
I mean, I'm never going to turn down a free blowjob.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, you should start.
That's a lie, because I would turn down because my wife would fucking kill me.
Yeah.
I mean, besides from you, because, you know, your grandfather did.
She wouldn't. Yeah. I'm grandmother. She wouldn't. It should be a totally okay. But you should start singing like the Rick Ashley song, you know.
But speaking of
We're
songs,
gonna blow old men.
but anyway, speaking of songs, we go back into the song that Lenny was singing.
Yeah.
You can try to run, you can try to hide, but you better be on the drug side. All you pushers, best beware. Selling drugs just isn't fair. Kids and drugs, well, they don't mix. So don't try any of your sneaky tricks. Yeah, we'll get you in morning light. Come for you at night. There's just no way we'll lose this fight. Kids, listen up and listen close. We all think that you're the most. Please stay in school and don't do drugs. Please stay away from hoods and thugs.
And then it cuts to the fucking police station.
I want Lane of the Lion's greatest hit.
Where Sneaky begs for, like, you know, he begs.
You can't do that. If I go to jail, the other prisoners will find out that I sold drugs to little kids. Even criminals hate people who sell drugs to little kids. They'll beat me up. They might even kill me. You've got to protect me. You guys are officers. It's your job to protect me.
They abuse him a little bit.
They abuse him. I mean, like, yeah, like, I mean, they threatened, didn't they? Because, like, not really one of them could move. They had, like, these arms.
Yeah.
So they were like, you know that.
Just let me work him over. I'll make him talk. He's the one that gave the drugs to my friend Cool Cat, and that's what killed him.
Well, and he gives up Mr. Crack.
I'll tell you everything you want to know. Mr. Crack and his gang of rats are smuggling the drugs inside bags of spice. He has a warehouse near the waterfront where the stuff comes in. The rats and Mr. Crack are going to sell drugs in schools all over town, and his big shipment is coming in tonight. And he wears a 32 pants.
Maybe they threatened to, like, you know, put, like, one of the Billy Cubes up his bum, like they do to some prisoners.
Billy Cube?
Billy Cube. Or what do they call it? Billy
Club.
Club. What the fuck am I thinking?
Who fucking knows, dude?
What's a Billy Cube, dickhead? I don't know.
And then we cut to Mr. Crack's spice warehouse where there are the spice mice. And fucking Robert Schmidt, or what, Randy Schmidt, the motherfucker that fucking wrote this shit, wasn't clever enough to think of spice mice.
Spice mice.
So they're goddamn
New
just
girl
rats.
band from
They're
Venezuela.
rats. And I love their fucking thug song.
We got the spice and we got the drugs. We're a bunch of hairy thugs. We got the crack and we got the ice. We got the money now, ain't that nice? We're killing kids and we know it's wrong. But we just laugh and sing this song.
And then, dude, one of them fucking dies!
These new drugs that the boss gave us sure are strong.
Oh, wow. I'm really flying high.
Whoa, I don't feel so good. Wow.
Oh!
Dude, I want that thug song, but with some bass, so I can rock that shit.
Okay,
Oh, no.
and then Mr. fucking Crack comes in.
Drag that stiff out of here.
What should we do with him, boss?
Bury him or throw him in the ocean. It doesn't matter.
And he fucking throws him. He's like, bloop.
Well, Mr. Crack jiggles in, you know, like he does. And he
Yeah.
and then he's like, throw that bitch over. So they did. But, like, I love the fact that Mr. Crack sounds like a young Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
So is this what he did before he decided, was like, I'm going to get into Congress. Fuck these puppets. They're getting me nowhere.
So anyway, Mr. Crack now tells the spice mice how to sell to fucking kids here.
When you take this new shipment to the schoolyards, try to stay away from the smart kids and only sell the stuff to the dumb ones.
But, boss, how can we tell the smart kids apart from the dumb kids?
Yeah.
Huh? How do we do that?
The dumb kids will be the ones smoking cigarettes and drinking. The smart kids stay away from beer and cigarettes. The smart kids are the ones that will report you to their teachers or tell a policeman about you selling drugs. The smart kids are the ones that will get us busted and send us all to jail. The smart kids are the ones that don't fool around with drugs. The smart kids are the ones that grow up to be judges and lawyers and put people like us in jail. So stay away from the smart kids, you stupid rats.
You don't want to go to the smart ones.
No.
You want to go to the dumb. Well, how do we know who the dumb ones are? Well, they're the ones smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol.
If they're wearing a MAGA hat, you're golden. I'm just kidding to my MAGA hat wearing fans, if we have any.
I seriously doubt we
Probably
do.
don't. If we do.
I doubt it.
Then we might.
So blah blah fucking blah. We cut to the spice mice, right? And they're selling ecstasy to.
One of these bags has crack, one has ice, and one of them has that new stuff, ecstasy.
Say, man, what do you mean new stuff? All I ordered was some crack. You ain't trying to rip me off, is you?
No, we ain't ripping you off. This new stuff is stronger. You can get more money for it. Mr. Crack says it might even kill a few kids, but why worry about stuff like that? You will already have the money, so what do you care if a couple of them die?
All right, you're all under arrest for selling drugs.
And he liked to come in and like read the rights, like he was.
Well, because they do bust them.
They did bust the Spice Mouse Mace.
The
and
Mises.
writing. I can't even talk anymore because all these fucking weird words. He was obsessed with doing that. You know, he kept coming. He's like, you had the rough. No, you have the rife. Right. He's like, yeah.
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to have an attorney present during question. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed for you.
So whatever, blah blah fucking blah. Puppet.
You know, he was doing the delousing, you know, because that's how anal he was. He got in there and put those puppet mice up against the wall and fucking,
with the powder and stuff.
Oh yeah, he made them bend over and lift the sack and shit. And he did threw powder in their face. Yeah, lift both feet.
Like his fucking Rambo. They fucking
they're not that rough. They just make you get into a shower.
So, anyway, Puppet Ian McShane here, cocksucker, is fucking, talking to Lenny the goddamn lion and shit.
Right, and thank God for his reconstructive surgery, because before there was no face at all. But, that's what happens when you own chimps.
He thought that because he was underage that he couldn't be arrested. Reform school is just like a regular prison, but it is really a school for young kids who are too dumb to be good kids. They have to sleep in cells at night and go to school classes in the daytime and don't get to go outside unless there is a guard or a big wire fence around them. It's really just a prison for criminals who are still kids.
Captain, that sounds just awful, not to be able to go out to a movie or go to the mall or just even ride a bike or go fishing. That's terrible.
It is terrible, but it helps teach the kids that being good is being smart and dealing with drugs is a crime.
They rip your face off eventually. Or your fingers and balls. They're pretty vicious shit.
So we cut to fucking Mr. Crack. He's all by himself in his spice warehouse. And he's all paranoid. He's fucking jiggling around. And his fucking top of his head's all flapping his eyes. And we'll hear.
So that basically describes,
Crack.
No, Bernie Sanders.
No.
What he's doing in Raleigh.
Here.
If those stupid rats lose my money and my drugs to those rotten cops, I'll kill them. Those idiot rats are so scared of those silly cops and their silly "we're gonna get you" that they will probably panic. Just at the sight of them cops. They'll run back and forth like trapped rats, crying and screaming and losing their cool. Never thinking about me. All my beautiful money will be lost. All my lovely drugs will be lost. All because of those silly singing cops. I'm not scared of them cops. I'm not scared of anything. Not anything.
Face flapping around, he's saying things,
So one of the spice mice come in and tell Mr. Crack what the hell happened to the other spice mice and all that shit.
And I like Bernie, by the way.
The cops, boss. They busted Kit Kat. They busted the whole gang. I was waiting in the getaway car. They would have busted me. I got out of there in a hurry.
You mean you left them behind?
Yeah, like I said, cops was all over the place. I split like my tail was on fire.
You left the drugs behind.
Yeah, cops was singing and dancing. The whole gang was in handcuffs. I was gone with the wind.
Then Mr. Crack runs out backwards. He's like,
he jiggled out, He'd be pretty easy to catch, because he can't really run. You jiggle himself.
No, well, none of them. None of the cops can run nothing, so.
Yeah. You said at this time they didn't have any cops with fucking drugs, stapled to their paws. Just a lieutenant with reconstructive face surgery and fucking melted hands.
So blah blah.
Fingers whatsoever. You know what it's like to try to masturbate.
So blah blah fucking blah. Lenny and Bub the dog.
Bub.
Yeah, starts talking about, I don't know, they're talking about drugs and how they're going to keep locking up drug dealers on like this big cycle. And blah.
As long as drug pushers bring their dangerous drugs into our cities, we'll keep on busting them. As long as they trick our kids into using their poisons, we'll keep on locking them up. As long as they try to make money with their dirty schemes, we'll stay on the job. As long as they try to break the law and get away with their criminal activities, we will keep on chasing them. You can try to run.
You can try to hide.
But remember one thing, we're gonna get you.
Yeah, because that'll work out, because eventually the fucking prisons will get overflowed with fucking drug violators, blah, 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 blah. Then they'll pour it right back out. But they'll come out mean as shit.
Just so they can go back in and the fucking companies can get free labor for whatever they're producing. Moving on!
Right. Probably, like, I know, dude, I mean, prison food is the most nastiest. I know they're supposed to be in prison, but prison food is the nastiest thing ever. You know, I'm pretty sure, probably not in all prisons, but in some of them, the low-grade prisons, where they don't give a fuck. Like, the food is just, like, it might as well be feeding them pigs a lot. If you're gonna treat them like animals, just put them out in misery.
So, anyway, in the middle of this video, it cuts to a public service announcement where we basically get a little stranger danger child abduction fucking deal, right?
Right. Don't talk to people that look like you.
Please remember, never talk to strangers. You should always be polite to an adult, but never forget that sometimes strangers are not your friends.
So anyway, one of the Spice Mice pull up to this Cabbage Patch Kid. That's not even a fucking puppet, you fucking cheap piece of shit, Randy Schmidt.
Schmidt.
You motherfucker.
Well, maybe.
You could have just fucking had one of your other puppets be the kid, but no, I'm gonna bring my daughter's fucking Cabbage Patch doll.
Maybe Schmidt was just cut for time, and he was like, ah, shit.
Fuck Schmidt.
Like, I forgot to make a little kid puppet, so, yeah, it's gonna have to do.
But whatever, the Spice Mouse tries luring the kid.
Hey, kids, want to go for a ride?
And most important of all, never, never get into a car with a stranger. Always tell a policeman or a teacher if a stranger tries to get you into his car. Sometimes strangers are not your friends. You should always be polite to adults and never be rude to any stranger. But smart kids always check with their parents, their teachers, or with a policeman to make sure it's all right before talking to strangers.
We seem like a little lullaby or some shit, you know? Come in the car, take drugs.
No, I don't think there was a song, was there?
That was just should have been. That'd been awesome.
So anyway, we cut back to the fucking video, but it doesn't cut back to Lenny the Lion. It cuts to an explanation of fucking cocaine.
Cocaine. In its pure form, cocaine is a white crystalline powder extracted from the leaves of the South American coca plant. Snorting or injecting small amounts of cocaine can cause convulsions, heart and respiratory failure, and death. Mixed with other drugs, cocaine can cause instant death. Users withdrawing from cocaine become exhausted, irritable, sluggish, and are extremely depressed with an intense craving for more cocaine.
Come in the car, take drugs. Yeah, tastes like candy, made like Randy.
And then it moves on from that to an explanation of crack.
Crack. Crack is a form of cocaine that has been chemically altered so that it can be smoked. Because the process changes the cocaine into a chemical base, crack belongs to a category of cocaine known as freebase. It looks like small lumps or shavings of soap, but has the texture of porcelain. In some parts of the country, crack is called rock or ready rock. Violent, erratic, or paranoid behavior can accompany the use of crack. Hallucinations are common, and other psychological effects may include profound personality changes. Crack is particularly alarming because it causes an intense stimulation of the reward center of the brain. This triggers a severe craving for more of the drug and creates a powerful psychological dependence on the drug.
And like all kinds of stuff. They gave you an explanation about all the goodies.
Well, they give us an explanation of ice, the drug of the 90s.
Ice. Ice has become the 90s drug of choice. It's more lethal than crack and cocaine and seems to be more addictive. This colorless and odorless form of crystal methamphetamine is smoked to produce a euphoric high, a high that can last as long as 24 hours. Dealers give free ice samples to young kids and adults. The addiction that results from free samples is not yet fully understood. We do know that its high is many times more potent and longer than crack, and its low is deeply entrenched.
Vanilla ice.
Bum 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 boogie bum bum. Not bum 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 but
yeah, not the
But anyway, now we get an explanation of ecstasy.
Ecstasy. By modifying the chemical structure of certain drugs, underground chemists are able to create what are called designer drugs, a label that incorrectly glamorizes them. Ecstasy is one of the most potent of the designer drug family. Health and law enforcement officials are increasingly concerned with the rise in use of this drug of the amphetamine family. It can produce an initial state of disorientation, followed by a rush, then a mellow, sociable feeling. It also kills certain kinds of brain cells. If you need more information on drugs or how to get help, please contact any of the following agencies.
And then we get a crap load of 1-800 numbers for
You ever
like...
done ecstasy?
No.
You ever been around ecstasy?
Yes.
Wonder what that shit's like.
Euphoric?
Is that it?
I don't fucking know. I didn't do it.
No, I don't know.
I'm cool with all that fucking shit, man.
Somebody said you started licking on shit.
I'm almost a 40-year-old man. I'm good. I'll still smoke my weed and fucking drink my brew.
Brew.
And the occasional fucking monthly fucking shot of whiskey for Koontz, but...
See, I'm still okay with like doing an occasional mushroom and
Not me, man.
you know.
Not me. Maybe you need to call one of these fucking 800 numbers, dude. You have a problem.
Why? It's like I'm fiending for mushrooms and I haven't done them in a while.
You have a problem.
Because I'd like to maybe do it
Because you're a
again.
40-some-year-old man.
I don't think they have a number for that.
Yeah.
You're a 40-year-old man still trying to stay in the game. It's like, no, I'm not.
So, but anyway, now we get fucking credits with a whole bunch of Randy Schmidt in it.
Schmidt, you piece of Schmidt.
So, yeah, that was...
Randy Schmidt's probably fucking blasted out on drugs. That's probably the fucking ironic part, is that this dude was probably just doing rails of coke. Probably off the back of his puppet.
Yeah, as they're
ass.
fucking puppeting, he's down there with the fucking, you know...
Yeah. I wouldn't say he was like doing some dirty shit. I'm just saying he had like a little mirror and he was like, alright, you guys ready? Ooh, okay.
No, because these would have been way more entertaining if he was on the Cocos.
On the Cocos.
So, I mean, he would have been like, woo, I'm winning away, yeah!
Yeah, maybe he was mellow in this.
Mr. Crack, Mr. Crack, Mr.
He
Crack.
tried the first one when he was on the smack. This one he was like, I'm gonna try sober.
He just busts out, stands up, fucking butt booty, fucking, they give him puppets on his hands.
Fucking dingling coming right at the camera. You're like, oh shit!
Oh, dude, that would be the greatest puppet show ever.
Yeah.
I mean, not to be at live, but to see, like, for something like this would be
You
fucking
don't want-
amazing.
Yeah, you don't want kids to be in. You don't want to be a live studio audience.
Well, I do want there to be a live studio audience. I want there to be kids all the fuck around, and I want them to be horrified and traumatized by fucking Randy Schmidt, which
Dude,
is not Randy Schmidt, but you know.
Kids have enough shit to be horrified and mortified with.
Yeah, start them fucking early.
Early.
With a naked Randy Schmidt with fucking Lady the Lion and Bubs the fucking dog.
You're never going to change anything if you keep raising wild beasts like us.
Yeah, maybe we just need to stop
What?
procreating.
Producing?
Yeah.
That's never going to happen.
Yeah.
You like food?
But I have not reproduced and I will not reproduce.
Well, there's a lot of people out there who are very thankful for that.
Well, more
the
people,
scientists
more
that created
people, more people need to fucking
That's
you know,
true. You know? Like people,
present company included.
Thank you. I'm done. You know, I'm good and straight. Shit's still working, but I'm not, you know, I ain't cutting nothing. Fuck you. You go with your blade, you know, you're nuts with a blade.
I'm responsible. You're not responsible.
No, you're not.
I'm responsible.
How? With your wiener?
Yes!
Okay, that I agree with. You're very responsible. You've only been laid once.
Yes, it's for as long as I've been married and for even way before that. Just once. Once. That's why I'm so angry about these things. I'm all penned up.
What
and
did
one of
you
these
say?
days I'm just going to explode with just semen. Like, we'll be sitting there talking,
God.
and I'm like, boom! And my whole
Dude.
body will explode. It's like,
If I
looking
knew
like
this
fucking
happened-
Scary Movie or whatever.
No, you'd look like that fucking dude from Big Trouble in Little China. You know, he's like,
Yeah.
you know. But I would seriously duck out the room if I knew if I even see you start shaking. I'm like, I'm out, because I am not getting splattered come out there. How do I explain that? Well, he exploded, and what is that? Ectoplasm.
But wouldn't it be everything though? Because I mean, if I just exploded,
it'd be every organs and shit.
Yeah.
How do we clean that?
You'd have a fucking like tonsil hanging off your fucking ear and shit.
That's fucked. Well, please don't do that.
But anyway, you know we didn't end this, right?
Oh shit.
So anyway, on that note,
we were done.
For Gutter and Bird, we'll see you later.
Premature ending.
Yeah, a little bit, but hey, whatever. I mean, we were done with the actual thing, so I mean, it didn't really fucking matter. I also got half of this 15% beer that I need to suckle on down.
Suckle it. Chuggle it down. Come on, here we go.
Chuggle it?
Chuggle it, suckle it. Whatever you gotta do. Grip the shaft, curdle the balls, and swallow the gravy. Good. Now he's gonna fall down the stairs. Ooh.
That is not a beer to chug.
No, it is not, dude. That's 15% of.
No, not even just that, because the sweetness, because of the honey, and just the whole fucking
Still
deal.
good though.
Give yourself up. The warehouse is surrounded.
Yeah, right. The warehouse is surrounded.
I give up. Don't shoot. I didn't do it. All I did was drive the getaway car. Oops. I didn't do it. I want my lawyer.
You're under arrest. Book him, Ruff.
You have the right to remain silent, but if you're smart, you'll tell us where your boss is. You have the right to have an attorney present before we ask you any questions, but if you'll help us, we'll try to help you. If you cannot afford a lawyer, the court will provide one for you. Do you understand these rights as I've explained them to you?
Yeah, sure, I understand. But Mr. C, he got away. He left behind. He ran away and left me behind. I thought he was my friend, but he only cared about the money. He left me behind.
Mr. Crack got away? I'll put a call on the radio. We'll find him somewhere and bust him again. He can run, but he can't hide.